What's going on, everybody? It's Nick with Triple Six Serpents. And that is your boy Steve from a reptile I am, buddy.
You know
I'm going
what
to throw
it
that
is.
intro out and we're going to get to it. I threw Ken up too. I couldn't leave him out.
You're damn right you did. What's up, brother?
I'm using my phone tonight, everybody.
Brother Ken,
So it's going to be weird. I can't hear Ken, man.
Best case scenario, bro. Let's roll it.
So hell yeah, man. How are y'all?
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Ken, you're muted. Your microphone's muted. Yeah, still nothing, man. Go test your mic. All right, what's up, Steve?
What's going on, brother? What's going on, man?
Dude, man, just drinking a honey brown beer. Sipping with Serpents, you got to drink something.
There it is, dude. There it is, man.
Cheers, everybody. Oh, we got Ewok. What's up?
I tried to slide over to where I could. I'm on my phone too right now because I'm in the middle of like a lot of stuff down here. We're rebuilding out this entire area for our crested geckos, so we're adding screens and all sorts of stuff. It's gonna be an all-nighter over here, dude.
How many crested y'all got? Breeders, not babies.
Probably about 28.
I don't know how people do like lizards that eat insects, because I have a Asian water monitor, like juvenile, and I feed it dubia roaches, and I had to start breeding them. And my buddy that I get them from, he's local too around here, and he obviously breeds crested geckos, so he has to breed them, and he has thousands of them son of a bitches, and it's so much maintenance. The maintenance on those bugs alone consume his life.
Yeah, I was gonna say you already nailed it, bro. It goes down to you're gonna be breeding your own.
Oh yeah.
We have full dubia colonies, which the honesty is, for whatever reason, my cresteds, maybe they're bougie, they really don't want it. So
Gotta rip the head off.
I'm actually looking at getting rid of the dubia side of stuff because, just like you said, it takes up so much time. This is just the crested geckos. We got 300 snakes. We've got 35 leopard gecko, so like all of that stuff starts crunching down, and you still have to be a functioning human being.
Yeah, you got to pay bills.
We've got a rattery. We've got a butt. Yeah.
See, I don't breed my own rats. I wish I could breed my own rats. I have, I would say maybe close to 60 ball pythons that we got, but I wish I could, because I'm telling you, buying rodent pro is pricey.
Well, careful for what you wish for. I think the rats might be more work than the snakes.
Or about the same, yeah. And that's another reason I didn't want to do it, is because you got to build the rat, you got to do the water setup, you got to maintenance it every like 2 days, or else your house is smell. And then
the flip side is, even though we're running as many racks as we are, I'm really animal eccentric, animal first, and that's even for our breeders. I understand what we're doing with them, but we don't mistreat them beforehand. I actually bake treats for my rats and stuff. So I've got problems, but
give them like produce and play with them and shit.
And yeah, I actually bake them their own little cookies and stuff like that. I'm a dork, bro. I'm a dork. But I'm so animal eccentric in that way that that stuff takes a lot more time out of your schedule as well.
Oh yeah,
Basically,
I mean just breeding any animal, any reptile. I mean dogs, any animal for that matter. It is work. If you
I,
put in work, you had to hustle, or your snakes are going to start dying, and you're going to start thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" And it will happen to you. Don't thank
and
people that it won't happen to you, because I'm telling you, you start having neglect like that to where you just lazy, and it happens to people. You know what I'm saying? And it just does, and it's sad. I mean, it happens to the best of them. You know what I'm saying? And you have to tweak that, and you have to figure it out, because like you said, you have to care about the animals first and foremost. And if you don't do that, then don't do it. You know, because you're gonna go in debt, spending all your money trying to figure out what's going on, and the whole time it's just neglect. You know, you're
but
not doing what you have to do.
I remember what I was going to say now. I forgot what I was initially getting at, even though I delivered something that was worth a damn. But what I was getting at is I don't run watering systems.
Mm,
I run
interesting.
water bottles, which means that has to be upkept every day and a half because the colonies just constantly suck through those 32-ounce water bottles. But too many people, it's almost just a matter of time before your nipple leaks and you end up killing 20 or 30 animals.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah,
though they're feeders.
yeah. No, you don't want to drown your rats. I mean, I'm sure that would be a nightmare to have to deal with that.
I didn't know you Betty Crockered some rat treats.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
cooks, he cooks cookies. He cooks some special cookies for his rat friends.
And I don't even make damn cookies. I don't even know how to bake, guys. But what I do know is I can do it better than the rat. I mean,
Go get you one and take a bite, man. Say you won't do it.
I already have, dude.
I
I
bet they
already
taste
have.
good.
The mixture is really a lot of peanut butter type stuff uh,
Okay.
for packing in some extra protein and some
Protein.
treats. Keeps those breeder feeder or those breeder females nice and fat and healthy for the litters,
And the
bigger
milk and everything.
and hell, the fact of the matter is I want them hard by the time I'm done with them, so you almost can't screw that up.
So
What's up,
I think
Ken? You had some technical difficulties a minute ago. What the hell was happening?
my cat unplugged something.
That's why I don't like cats, man. They ruin everything.
I mean, the cat never come on his table out in the living room until I started podcasting on it. Now he'll want to lay right there where all the cords are at, and it just took me a minute to find out what was unplugged.
We're glad you're here, Ken. We're glad you're here. This is Ken with LMK Reptiles.
They know
And I know
who
I
I
said it
am.
before, but that is Steve over there, buddy. I
They
just have
know
a couple
me.
things that I want to throw out, and I guess I'll start with expos. Man. Anybody got any plans to do an expo? Shout it out. Anything coming your way or
Uh,
anything?
so I'm not vending, but I am going to an expo tomorrow morning, the Show Me Reptile Show in Blue Springs, Missouri. They've got the US Arc auction they're doing. The Mickey Meyer reached out to me and asked if I could go ahead and get it popping off. And unfortunately, I didn't end up having enough time because I'm only going to be able to stay at the show for like half of the time frame. But Blue Springs, Missouri Show Me Show. Knock, knock, knock.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mickey.
Shows.
I'm sure Mickey will love the shameless plug, man.
The
I
next show
love the
I'm
show me
going
show.
to, I think it's March 23rd. Is the next show I'm going to. It's I'm going to try to head out to Henley. But that's going to be just if I go drive out there, hang out for 3 or 4 hours, and then drive back. It's not going to be like, going to the show.
You're in and out, Ken. You're like going in and out really bad for
You
some
sound
reason.
like you're at the back of a tunnel.
Yeah.
I went
You're
for a
making
sheet.
somebody angry.
I wonder
Go
if
put
she
that cat in the bathroom.
No, I think she might have damaged a quarter or something.
Well, you're better now, so I don't know. I don't know for how long, but you're good right now.
This is pissing me
Yeah,
off.
I love the Show Me Snake show, man. We do it every time it comes. We're doing one March 30th in Millbrook, Alabama. It's actually the same weekend they're doing the Repticon, I think it's the Repticon in Montgomery, like 15 minutes away. So they'll probably all be there, but hopefully they go to both. So if
So
you're in Alabama, the end of March, March 30th, go to one of them. I don't care, but I'm going to be selling snakes at the Show Me Show March 30th at Millbrook. So
I've never been out. I've never been out on your guys' circuit out there. You said you're in Alabama?
Alabama, boy,
Alabama.
Roll Tide!
roll tide, roll
Roll
tide,
Tide!
Uh,
Roll Tide!
how,
Cheers,
how,
roll tider.
how is it out there in your market, dude?
For me, I'll say I breed beautiful, like maybe like albino, like pastel albinos, bananas. I'm trying to get snakes that are affordable to people that are beautiful, like a pastel. People shit on pastel, but I got like gravel pastels that are fucking just yellow and black as a 5-year-old adult. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous.
You
But
know,
like for me, I do great, but everybody else they don't like it because they travel, so they go to every single one, and then they hit Alabama. Like I don't know about northern Alabama, but we stay in Well, I'm in Wetumpka, Alabama, which is like a little bit south or north of Montgomery, Alabama, the capital. So I mean, it's all right for me because I'm selling people pets. You know what I'm saying? And people walk by my table and they see like the most maybe three. I mean, if I'm selling a breeder, the most like $500 or $600, depending on what it is. But it's a proven breeder. But a baby, you're not going to pay more than $300 at my table. Because I'm not breeding snakes like that for that. Because I just don't even get me started. I don't like the money aspect of it. I was telling Ken earlier, I've gone in debt a lot from wanting to do this and doing it.
oh, dude,
I don't care, but you're
forget
going
about
to,
it.
yeah. But yeah, like specters, albinos, super cool pastels, pods, I mean, shit like that. I'm working on trying to get blue-eyed Lucy's this year for my two bamboos, but I really want to see what that mom's going to throw because she's super pastel bamboo inchy, and her head is like lemon yellow. So I'm trying to figure out what she's gonna. This will be her first year, so
So,
I
you
want to
know,
see what she does.
you mentioned the pastels and stuff, and
Mhm.
people shitting on them, and they absolutely do.
Yeah, and
And
fuck those people.
there's like, what, a
What is it?
dozen different types of pastel? So, like, yeah, there is some ugly shit. And if you are dropping ugly pastels, guess what, homie? You got ugly shit.
You have to line
Uh,
breed to an extent. To an extent, I hate saying line breed, and I've said that so many times, but you have to. If you get, if you have a badass pastel and you want to breed it to make pastels or make like gravel or yellow belly pastel or something like that, then don't buy an ugly pastel. Buy the most vibrant, beautiful yellow and black adult that you can find and just keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Every couple years or every year, throw a new one in there. Buy a new one and throw it in there and get that new
Right?
blood in there. But that's what I do. That's what
you
I
gotta
try to do.
find a way to work your collection. Is
Oh,
what
yeah.
it
Exactly.
boils down.
Exactly.
I
Now,
focus on GHI and albino shit and stuff like that.
I love me some GHI, bro.
Yeah.
GHI Mojo might be one of my favorite overall allelic reactions.
they're not even
Just,
an
What was
allele.
you going to
They
say,
just have
Ken?
a reaction. What's that?
what's that?
I
I
said
was
they're
going to
not
say,
even
what
an
was,
allele. Mojave and GHI, they're not the same. GHI's not in the Bell complex. They're just
Oh
hard to
no,
get
no, no,
for
no.
that combo.
Aren't they though? I didn't say it was in the Bell complex.
What'd you
No.
say before? You said it was a combo GHI what? Moho?
Mojave.
GHI Mojave is an allelic
Mojave.
reaction
Mojave
together,
is. Yeah.
and allelic doesn't just mean bell, even though there is a bell in it.
Right. But
So allelic is like your high.
I
So your
love you.
yellow belly gravel gives you an allelic reaction, which makes a
all
high
right, all right. I see
Gravel.
what you're saying now. Okay.
Yeah, they all have alleles, and there's animals that are on the same allele, but like the blue-eyed Lucy complex or the Bale complex is its own allele, and then you have different. You know what I'm saying? I guess if you can make supers, I guess that would be the same allele or some shit. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Well,
Now,
yeah, you have
we had
two
someone-
copies of the same allele on the chromosome, giving you the allelic reaction of your bell.
we had someone on the show, probably like a month ago, that said looked like a
Damn.
breed, but when they tested it, it only tested at a single copy of Yellow Belly. Now, if that's true, that is demonstrate the same thing that I've been saying how Ozzy got super OD.
You're so hard to hear, bro.
I know. I didn't want to say it because he's getting pissed off, but it's so hard to hear.
I want to hear what he's saying.
I know. I'm trying so hard. I'll hear like that every complex.
And I know he's proven a point. I
know. I don't know. Maybe everybody. I think his cat chewed his wire. Might need to think about foster care. You know, cats ruin the environment. I'm just gonna say that while he's trying to fix his mic. Cats are ruining the planet. Everybody wants to talk about Burmese pythons and tokay geckos down in Florida, but cats are the real invasive animal, people. Public service
Yeah,
announcement.
they're more invasive than any snake, that's for sure. Am I better now? Am I better now?
Because I'm there for help.
I'm sorry. Get come out and come back in. My bad.
It came out.
So you're not vending the expo that's coming up? You was too late for the call or something?
No, bro. I am all sold out, dude. I have 3
okay.
from last season, so like I don't have anything. Otherwise,
So
I would
you breed. Excuse me. You breed in seasons. You do a season. You don't do all year.
So that's
I know.
Tricky. That's kind of a tricky thing because I ultrasound over here. So I go off of when my females say they're ready. So yeah, I mean, I
have
would
to palpate. So it's always a gamble.
If I knew that they were good to go.
Yeah.
But what you end up finding is they really start going about October is about the earliest. But then you technically have months that could go on, you know.
Ours is like November here, like around November, you start putting them in. But I love my temperatures and everything like that. Like I try to drop temperatures and do all that shit.
So like the end of October is when I start seeing some of my females starting to look to build. Nothing drastic, but maybe 6 millimeters or 10 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And you still don't know whether they're going to continue to grow or what, but that's what I kind of look for. And then, like I said, that can go 4 months. It just depends.
Yeah.
But something
Do I
else.
sound any better?
Yeah, you sound better, Ken. I mean, you kind of sound like you're in a tunnel, but I don't even know what I sound like, so I could probably sound weird as hell to people.
You sound fine. Am I okay?
No,
Yeah.
you sound like a robot. I'm just fucking with you. No, you sound good.
That's
You
just
sound
my
real
robot.
good. But yeah, I don't know.
Something else you'll find when you lock up your female and she lets you know, okay, this is when I'm ready. You need to come see that girl the same time next year because you just found her cycle, and they do stay within about a 2-week cycle.
Dude, my pastel albino, she's like clockwork every year, like the same fucking month, like pretty much like you said, pretty much within a week. It's pretty awesome. But if you do, you have to keep your feed the same, and you can't really change a lot because that will
Yeah,
throw
well,
off.
yeah, that is the thing. I tend to do everything the same day in
Yeah,
and day out.
like clock. Yeah, like the ABCs. You know what I'm saying?
I try to keep them.
I'm gonna go grab another brew, y'all. Y'all keep talking.
But what I was trying to say, Steve, is like a month ago, we had someone on our show that said they made a yellow belly, like an super, white snake with, a yellow stripe that tested as just a single copy of yellow belly.
Tested as a single.
Yeah, it tested as a single gene. And like when I first got into this, I went down the rabbit hole of reading Ozzy's article on how he created a super orange dream, how he came across it. And it's not like I don't think that he's telling the truth. I just don't think he knows how he did it exactly. And he got it from
I can't hear you, Ken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll call you. I'll text you after.
I got to get a new cord. It's the cord.
I know. I'll text you. Yeah, that did. Just yell the whole time.
It's the cord. The cord's messed up.
You sound good.
I can hear you better now.
All right. Well, I just got to get up close. The cord's being screwy. But what I'm trying to get to is I have a theory that if you breed supers to supers, and you get whole clutches of supers, you're going to get that animal that looks like a super that is a single copy of that gene. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's how Ozzy got this high OD line from trying to make super orange dreams. Then he got super orange dream looking animals that were only a single copy. That's the high OD. Now, like I said, go back to my show a month ago. Someone was on there saying they got an ivory that they tested. A single copy of Yellowback.
It went in and out at the end, but I get what you're saying. I did get what you were saying.
I'm just going to shut up and agree. But you guys talk.
You just be in the background.
I want to hear what he was saying, though. I heard
Take a notepad and a pen and write it down and hold it up to the camera, and we'll just read it.
Oh, thanks a lot. Now you're going to expose the fact I can't read. I'm not coming back on this show.
Hey, man. Hey. No, I'm glad you're here, man. I've been waiting. I knew that I would get you, and I reeled you in.
Hey, there you go. Well, I heard I was on the phone with Ken and just kind of bullshitting with him about an hour and a half ago. We talk outside of the threads, a couple times a day or whatever. And he was like, hey, man, 666 is going on, and I'm not sure who all's going to be able to go on. And I was like, I know we haven't talked to him or whatever, but if he was wanting somebody, even though I'm going to be busy doing something, I'd come on, but check with him and make sure that he wants me to bust through the door. And Ken's like, yeah, I think we're okay on that one.
Yeah, no, man, I'm cool, man. There are some people out there that I wouldn't let on here, and I'm not going to mention names, but I will if somebody wants to send me some cash app. But I'm stupid. But hey, my birthday's tomorrow, y'all. I'll be
Oh, hell
35 years old, man. March 3rd.
we's getting old, Ken. That's why we stayed quiet right there.
What's up, DST?
So are you doing something for your birthday?
I'm working.
Oh, awesome, dude. That's
Yeah.
great.
No, this is pretty much my birthday. Hang on, and I'll a matter of fact, I'll get my birthday fucking light out, and we'll have a party. No, I ain't doing shit, man. You know, once you hit once you hit 30, you stop having parties and doing shit.
I'm turning on the party lights over here too for you, bro. So
Hell yeah, man. Thanks, Ewok. Everyone says to call him Ewok, like there's a K at the end, but I'm gonna be different and not do that. Still can't hear you, Ken. No. You want to go out and come back in?
he's just as pretty as ever, though.
I kind of like it better that way. I'm just fucking with you, Ken. That's your incubator with them lights in it?
Yeah, I don't normally run it like that, but I will tell you this. So I utilize this to my advantage, and I will put it on slow fade. And when I have one or two that are pipping, and I have it in there, that slow fade in and out screws with them, and they'll stick their heads out for you.
I was gonna say, what are you doing? Giving the snake the party in there?
So, but a lot of times I'll just run it on like a straight green or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I can hear you.
I can hear that Kevin McCurley garbage you're doing, Ken.
Oh, that's how it's.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that on that live we did? That damn snake that was mooing?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Was that real? Do you think that was real, or was
Yeah.
Kevin screwing?
I don't know if he would do
He did a
that.
short. He did a video of it.
Oh, Kevin would absolutely screw
Yeah.
with you.
Well, I don't know, man. He's I don't know.
I changed it
What
to
was
the
a-
mic, so hopefully this works better.
Oh, it's so much better, dude. You're crisp and clear, and I'm talking about everybody out there. If you're drinking, I don't know if you are, if you can, or if you want to, but pop open a beer while you watch this. I mean, it's called Sippin' with Serpents. Come on. But yeah, that snake was crazy. He had the whole Lakers team over there.
What?
His snakes were yellow and purple. It looked like he had the
dude.
Lakers team.
He had snakes that I didn't even know existed.
I've heard of them.
And that
Yes,
was
I've
this
never
much.
seen him. I've never seen him on that light like that. I don't know what the hell kind of light he's got, but I need one of those lights because it made that snake look like it does in real life. I mean, if it looks better than that in real life, then I don't. I mean, how can you put a price on that? DSC said, no, it's real. You can see their mouth and neck move. I thought I seen his neck move. What was it, a rat snake?
I thought I did on the second one too, man.
Was it a rat snake?
I don't even know.
He made a short.
I don't know. I was mesmerized.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Hypnotized.
had me pulled in. I was just watching, dude.
dude, I was so close to my screen. I was like making out with it, like right up on it, going, no way. Like I didn't.
No, he's got some nice shit, man.
Puddle of drool
I
on
mean-
my keyboard that I had to clean off. I mean, it was bad.
I mean, it's Kevin McCurley. He's written books.
Yeah, I
You
get
know-
it. He's educated, but I didn't think
No, I'm saying like he's gonna have the best of the best. He's gonna have the best money can buy. You know what I'm
Those big
saying?
bro steaks. Those
I
big
mean, even
bros.
that albino, what is it? The Madagascar? Is that what it was? What is that? Whatever that video is that he had that he put out recently. It's like a one off, or maybe a two off, or whatever. Ever
Right? You
pinstripe
just,
orange dream fire to champagne. What you think about that? I bet them are some pretty snakes.
I mean, they're be pretty snakes, but you just always got to be, mindful of what champagne does. You can't take champagne or champagne to spider. You just got to know what you can't take it to. And people hate on champagne too, but you know what?
I
My
like
buddy,
champagne.
my
I do
buddy
too.
up here just made some gray matters, and things are silver and white, and they are bad. He wanted to get just for the simple thing to make gray matter combos, because those gray matters are insane, and they're not pies. They look like pies. They look like gray and white pies, and they're not. They're just champagne super city.
Oh yeah, we had Cine champagnes, and they were fucking purple, and they were beautiful when they came out. But we had pinstripe champagnes this past year, and they were fucking. I mean, they were just But I don't know, man. Champagne. I got rid of all my champagnes just because, and my spiders, just because I'm so sick and tired of hearing the bullshit. Like, I don't care if people are like, man, because I know they're beautiful. I had some powerhouse spiders and champagnes that I got rid of because I was just tired of it. But champagne, to me, they make beautiful animals, but you got to know what to put it with, like Ken said.
It's a hard gene to work with, and you just got to know where to put it. That's what it comes
Yeah,
down to.
the albino boega. I guess that's what it is that I was talking about, the one off or whatever.
No, the Boego is the one that moves.
No, I think that was a rat snake, I'm pretty sure.
I think the Boego was the one that moves.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. Regardless,
There was too
I
much
mean,
going on for me to remember.
yeah. It was kind of like one of the moments where you're just
What?
what the fuck is that? Like, I know what it is, but is that really what that is? Oh, what's up,
What up,
Benji?
Benji?
What's
What
up, buddy?
neighbor?
Where's he at? We're in New Zealand?
New Zealand, yeah.
Oh, okay, he's probably drinking a brew. He's probably drinking a brew or doing something.
Special pin triple hat. My pinstripe is possible special, and she is for hypo. She's chocolate hidden Gene Puma pinstripe possible special hat hypo. So I hope she does prove out special. That would just be neat to have in the clown product, because I put a visual clown to her.
We had some badass pinstripes this year. I'm holding two of them back.
I
Like
like
we had, dude. That's what I'm saying. I like the classics. And people are like, man, I don't like this, and this is whatever. A single gene albino. I don't care about that. I don't want that. But I'm like, dude, you got to give it up to the OG. Like, these are snakes that, if it wasn't for these fucking snakes, we wouldn't have any of the shit we have. Like pastel. Y'all all saw that video that he did, that Kevin McCurley did, of morphs you've never heard of. Every single one of them snakes near about had pastel in it. And if it didn't have pastel, they wouldn't look as crazy as they did. What you got there? Let me blow you up. Hold on.
just an ugly pinstripe for everybody.
Hell, that ain't ugly.
Orange Dream pinstripe desert ghost breeder female.
I will say the pin on it, the striping, it's not as busy as I like. I like that busy. What cancels the desert ghost cancels that?
It's cleaning it up.
Cleans it up.
Okay.
Which that is one.
Oh shit.
Kick them off.
My bad. My bad, Steve.
Oh, what happened?
My bad, Steve. I'm
Kicked
on my
you
phone.
off.
I'm on my phone. Hang on. Don't be mad.
What happened?
I fucking was trying to get back on this, and I accidentally did it. Look, I'm not on my laptop tonight, so it's kind of confusing. I never did this on my cell phone. Het hypo monsoon tide.
right now, so I'm just gonna stay away from it.
Far from ugly. That's what I'm talking about. DSC said that was nice, Steve.
Oh,
I could
right
get-
on, right on. I got
My brother
another.
goes
I
this
got
year.
another really jaw-dropping pinstripe. If you want me to snag it up.
Get
Show
whatever
anything
you got.
want. Anything you want to show. Don't talk
Well,
about it.
I won't say anything you want. We're not going to go there.
I'll be right back. Have the camera ready.
Everybody that's on the chat, everybody that's watching this, share it, like it, sub to my page, to LMK's page, and to It's Your Boy, Steve.
What's up, Bosa?
So
Oh,
this.
Bosa.
What up, Bosa? So this is
I
my
got to
boy
get him.
Aries. He's got kind of that broken up pinstripe pattern.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks weird. It looks like circly pin, like the pin striping.
This is a kingpin cryptic.
Oh, kingpin crypt.
So a pinstripe lesser cryptic. And he's given us some exceptional babies.
That
Oh
cryptic
man,
looks something to
pinstripe. Yeah, pinstripe, man. It's hard to beat a good, a real. See, I like the busy ass pattern to where it's just confusing to look at.
Well, and let's go ahead and give a shout out to BHB and Brian Barczyk for being the one for bringing the pinstripe over.
That's
So
our legacy.
pinstripe holds a special place in my heart, and pinstripe was the first ball python I brought through my door.
Mine was a pastel that I bought.
Mine was a pie.
And I'll tell you something. I've always had reptiles, but I never had ball python until 2018. So, or the end of 18 or the beginning of 19. But I started watching his videos. His videos randomly popped up on my thing, and I was like, man, I love my iguanas and my lizards, and we had lizards at the time. And I was like, dude, I want to get me a snake. So I got on Morph Market, found the local breeder, and it was on. I just fell in love with them. They're amazing.
I just can't believe how fast it happened. Like in my instant, it went from basically waking up one day hating snakes to going to bed one day with a plan of breeding these things.
It wasn't like that.
One day,
it wasn't like that for me.
My daughter showed me egg cutting videos, and the rest of that day, watching egg cutting videos, and as I went to bed that night, I said, I'm gonna fucking do this.
Yeah.
This ain't even the craziest one, DSD. But I'm like you. I like the damn busy, and this ain't even nothing. I got one in there that I'll get out in a little bit that is so busy that, oh man, I'll have to get it out. But
Lucas, you
oh
must
no.
like working those controversial genes, but I will say Spider is badass in example.
Well, see, I had to get into the genes that look like Spider, that kind of do the same things as Spider in a way visually, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's gonna be my niche, is to make a spider looking snake that's not a spider, that there's no way that nobody can say anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If we could get that spider pattern without the fertility issues, oh my God, would that gene blow up? If you could get spider without the issues,
well, what do they say that if you breed at higher elevations or something,
no,
or something like that?
That was a theory that I had.
That's right.
Because someone John from Inquiline lived in Colorado, and his spider didn't have any wobble up there in higher elevations, and when he brought it to Texas, it started wobbling a little bit more. But people say that their spider wobbles, and FNA said they had spiders wobbled up in Denver, so it was right by John, so that kind of just took away that theory.
Lucas said spider exanthic. Didn't Olympus Reptiles make one of those not too long ago? I know
Yeah,
he's heavy in the exanthic,
he's
right?
heavy on Xanthic, but I mean,
Yeah.
if I was in this as long as that guy, I would be so much further.
I like exanthic. I just don't do it because you have to have two of the same. I don't know what is it, lineage or allele or whatever. I don't know, but you have to
It's
have the
got to be,
same.
yeah, it's just got to be DI, MJ, Jola, whatever, GSR, it's got to just be the same. And it's just like any other recessive. And do you think that came from line breeding as well? Like the different lines of Xanthics came from people working, that same
I
line?
think that it's weird. I think that it's weird that it has because that's really the only ball python gene or morph or whatever the hell you want to call it that is known of that you have to do it like that. Like you don't have
Mhm.
to take a pastel from this area and then take a pastel from the same area to get pastel. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't
Yeah.
even know. Is it a locality thing? Like retic?
So I don't think it's a locality thing. I just think it's how expression
You're
works in
cutting.
gene. I just think that's how the expression works with Xanthic. I don't think it's a locality of where they came from. Like different line of hypos. There's like 4 or 5 different lines. But as far as I know, there's only one, maybe two that's not compatible. Green Ghost isn't compatible to none. 210 Hypo says, they got a line that's not compatible with any. Blue Ghost, Derek is saying from Big D worked it, saying it is compatible with Orange Ghost, but other people are saying it's not. So, I mean, it's Hypo's another tricky one for sure.
What do you work with a lot, Steve? What's your favorite genes that you work with? If you don't mind talking about it.
So I really like clown, and I run it into various recessives. So the xanthic clowns, the pied clowns. I really like puzzle stuff, so I run a lot of puzzle, uh, cryptic and krypton stuff. My biggest problem is I have my fingers in on so many different things that it's hard to actually continue to work
What
all
up, Stu?
projects. So, like, my advice to anybody that's getting in now, find your avenue and stick to it. Because when you start breeding and start holding back, when you have 45 projects, shit gets serious quick.
Real quick.
What's up, Stan the man?
What up, Stan?
But yeah, you definitely don't want to have too much going on. That's why I had to get rid of our we had leopard geckos we were doing, we had crested geckos we were doing, and that goes back to the rats and the dubias and everything. I had to do it. I had to get rid of that shit because it was stressing me out. I mean, having to know that I have to work all day, like hard labor, and then come home and work. I mean, literally, like almost every time I come in here, it's almost a 2 3 hour job. You know what I mean? To go through everything, to do the waters, to make sure who needs
I need
food,
Lucy's thing for eggs.
all that. Ken, you're still cutting in and out too, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Or
No, it has to be the internet at this point. I don't know. I got to go buy a new cord for one. But
I don't know. I hear yeah, I use the wireless too, but I hear Steve really good.
eggs.
You gotta get some of them Bluetoothies.
Two
What are
red
his
lily
crested
white
geckos?
eggs.
Oh, red lily white.
How many eggs you got in the incubator, Ken?
I got one clutch of 5 right now.
They sure are.
And 5 females that have been for a month. And they're all really big, like at least 2,000-gram females that don't miss a meal. And you put food in there, they're like, get it away from me. I don't want it. I don't even want to look at it. Stop. Could you please get it out? So that's a good sign. I'm hoping I get those 5 this year.
You got any eggs in your incubator, Steve?
I do. I've got our season has started kind of slow, but it is starting to pick up really quick. As for the ball python eggs, we've only got one clutch, but they're actually due. Let's see if there's a damn head sticking out.
Get back here, Jenny. You can't hide your face like that.
Ken said,
What are
"Get
you
back here!
doing?
You can't hide your face."
I
I
was
got
waving at you.
my earbud in.
Ah, blowed up.
I was waving at her. She just like hides her face. I can't let that fly.
Yeah, read Benji's comment, Ken. Read it.
Get a new cord. I'm sorry, guys.
Leave it to Benji to say some shit like that. Stan said he's looking for a breeder female gecko. What kind of gecko, Stan? Yep, there he goes. What kind? You want a crested? You want a leopard? You want a leaf tail? What you want?
Preston, that's what he's working.
Hell yeah. I feel on the expo topic, I feel we do more raffles and giveaways more than anything. I feel like
conversation going backstage,
I know. I was talking about how, at least where I'm from, I'll do a setup like a tub, a baby ball python of any different gene that I work with, whatever it happens to be, and then a Zoom Ed heat pad and a water dish and all that shit, soil and fresh pool and everything. And I'll raffle it off, and depending on the show, I do depending on the tickets. Like one ticket might be $2 or $3, $5, whatever. But if you buy something, like if you buy $100, like if you buy $100 snake, you get 10 tickets or 25 tickets. I forget how she did it, but it was a significant amount. And I think, man, we made more money on the damn raffle than we did, selling snake. And then we sell our t-shirts. They're kind of expensive, they're like $50, but
Oh shit!
when you buy a t-shirt, they're special edition shirts. We only made like so many of them. So once they're gone, they're gone. But it's like a little thing we got going right now. But it's $50, and then you get 50% off any snake that we have from now until I'm done, dead. Pretty much. So I think that's pretty fair. That's why we did the special edition shirt.
He come out and put the time frame of death, like.
Well, I'm probably gonna be doing this till I die, for live. And everybody that don't know, I used to do the RWO show, and that is my patent. That is trademark. That's a verbal trademark, and I had that, and I faux live. I'll have to come and drop the elbow on you jabroni asses.
I think I got my other microphone working. Is it better?
It sounds a little better. If it starts going in and out, we'll just have to send you some freaking dimes or some damn beats or something.
No, I changed slots around. Maybe it's the slot because I was going off of the microphone on the camera and my other mic was shut off. But I got it.
You should have had that the whole time. You sound so clear.
Well, it was the cord. It was the port it was in. I switched ports and it worked. So
all right. So everything that you were saying the whole time, just say it again.
I don't remember.
I'm just playing.
You sound, now you're on, bro.
We're live now. All right, let's start over. How do I start?
The port I was in is broke. Well, hey, it takes me about 45 minutes to a half hour to figure anything out, like electronically. So, I mean, we're good. I'm right on cue.
We're on.
I'm right on point.
I just want to say I'm happy to have everybody here and in the chat and everything, man. We do this every Saturday night at 8. I didn't do it last time because I had a torn sternum muscle right here, and I felt like
no dedication. That's
dude,
no dedication.
It took everything I had.
You're not dedicated to this.
I couldn't even breathe, and I was sick, and I was coughing, and every time I coughed, a tear came to my eye, like the Indian on the side of the road.
Hey, Billy Rowe had surgery Thursday morning and made it on the area RWO show. Like, I mean, if he could have surgery, a hernia surgery in the morning,
he's probably on pain meds.
Oh, he was in a whole facility. Like,
Yeah, I didn't have shit.
yeah, he was in a whole facility taking care of him.
I had
But
Tylenol.
I'm
I
just
was dying. I felt like I was dying, dude. I'd be in there. I was laying on the couch, like,
voice of codeine.
give me a bullet.
Well, like in Canada, you could go to the drugstore and buy codeine over the counter, like Tylenol. You could buy Tylenol 3s in your drugstore in Canada. Like
I don't even like
no
to
shit.
take. I don't even like to take Tylenol. I'm a big advocate to not take medicine. I'm like a Rastaman.
Yeah, I really don't like it either. I'll take vitamins. That's about it.
Well, I'll take Tylenol, but I don't take no drug like you know, like
Dude, you
pills or
looking to take
anything.
a tooth? You looking to take a tooth out of my head? You better give me something.
Right?
Well, the nurse came in to take my blood, right? And I was like, all right. So she pulled out this
You're
needle.
gonna have to take it.
Hold me down. Right. No, but for real. And I told her, I said, man, I'm scared of needles. She said, I
What?
said, I know, looking at me, you wouldn't know it. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff. I mean, come on, but that needle is different and it's blood like that. So when I said that, she was like, okay, I'll use the small needle. That bitch pulled out first. She pulled out like a 2-gauge needle. I swear to God, it was like a drinking straw. And then she pulled out a fucking like 22-gauge needle that was no bigger than a sewing needle. And when she stuck that thing in my arm, I didn't even feel it. And I said, why in the hell was you going to stick me with a straw when you could have just done that in the first place? Why do they do that? It's like they want to hurt you. Why, if that's an option, if it's an option to use the smaller needle, what the hell are we doing using straws? I'm
And
telling you,
I'm gonna tell you right now, when that option is given, nobody's taking the straw.
hell no, give
That
her the
son of a
needle.
bitch is obsolete, dude.
Yeah, like it should be. Yeah, it should be discontinued from the market. I don't know if anybody's
Crazy.
a nurse or has a nurse wife or girlfriend or husband or whatever, but
You
tell
better
them to
let her
stop
know.
doing that. Tell them to stop doing that shit because we don't appreciate it. It sucks. And then all day after, your arm is killing you. But when they use the little needle, you don't even know. You don't even feel it. It's wild, man.
Unreal.
But I usually do this for about an hour. I don't take up too much time. I'm sure people get sick of looking at me. But
No, no way. Never.
if you don't get tired of looking at me and my mustache, and by the way, I'm gonna start doing beard shout outs on here. Not just beer, but beard oils and waxes and all that shit. I'm just trying to, bring in
Hey,
more people. So
I could get you to hook up with some beard oil and waxes. My brother has he's like the soap king. He keeps me well supplied with soap. I'll give you his fucking information, and he can give you some like shit that you won't find unless
yeah,
you're in certain groups. Like he gets his
I'll,
stuff from
I'll tag
Ireland.
him. I don't know if he do it as a business.
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
He gets a stuff called the black stuff from Ireland, and it's made with Guinness beer. The
Mm-mm.
soap is made with Guinness beer. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have watched my other Sippin' with Serpents, but the last two were with Guinness. I love Guinness. That's like one of my favorite beers. I got this honey brown this time, and it just don't taste good. I'm not gonna lie. If you see this in the store, just avoid it.
Just
I mean,
avoid it.
it's not that good, and it was $10. So I mean,
So
uh,
we'll get you drinking some Guinness, and we'll get you cleaning your ass with some Guinness too. I mean,
I got tea tree oil charcoal soap right now, man. I like shit like that. I used to shop at Lush. I don't know if y'all probably don't even know what that is. Women know. I bet Steve, if you ask your wife if she's nearby what Lush is,
I
she
was
knows what
just
that is.
thinking, I bet a lot of women know what that store is.
It's like vegan, organic soap, cruelty free, all that shit. But they only have it in like the malls that Usher goes to.
Okay.
I say that because I'm from
That's
Atlanta.
That's really specific information.
Well, I'm from Atlanta, and I used to go to Lenox Mall, and Lenox Mall is like they got like Gucci, they got they got all the primo. Like if they got Gucci in a mall, you're at the right mall. You know what I mean? So I remember one time we were at Lenox and we heard something really loud, like on the roof, and I was like the second time I ever been there. And all these people started rushing the elevator, and I'd be damned to TI'd it and get out of that elevator and get mobbed. And I was like, damn. And they said that he got dropped down by a helicopter and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Where am I at?
To
But
go
that
to
was
the
like,
mall and buy a pair of shoes?
I don't know what he was doing. I guess he was going to Prada. Hell, I don't know. But it had stores like that. That's where all the rich people, like Usher, all the Atlanta Falcons, all those people, dude. And back then we had the Thrashers hockey team, and they used to shop in there too. And now Atlanta's like the new Hollywood. It's weird. I remember I was at this pizza place in East Atlanta Village. I don't know if y'all can see that, but EAV, baby, East Atlanta Village. Look it up. Gucci Man was sitting at the goddamn pizza table down the way in the restaurant getting mad because his salad wasn't nothing but lettuce. He said he wanted a supreme salad. He wanted the tomatoes and the carrots and everything. It was wild, man.
I'm going to turn this background off so I could show you the soap that he hooks me up with. But he gives me Christmas presents every year. Like this one, like I'm down to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gives me like 15 bars. I'm down to 6 from Christmas. So this is a good one. It's Conjuring Suds or Conjuring Suds Soapary. I don't know. Soapery. Conjuring Suds Soapery. I couldn't read it on here, but this is like goat's milk and stuff. This one smells like. This one smells like.
Get this for my brother because he's so hairy.
He's so clean.
How come
Hell yeah, dude!
Blurry?
That's awesome. Tonight on Sippin with Serpents with Soaps, we're going to be discussing mystical soaps that you can wash your bum with, and they will make you smell like a dragon.
This one smells like Aqua di Giorgio. So that clone by Aqua di Giorgio. That's a good one. I like this one.
You got another one?
Yeah, I got this company here. It's called Mountain Goat Soap Company. It's goat milk, but it's illegally cut fur, so it's like pine scenty. I don't know why that's
illegally cut fur. What does that mean? It's got fur in it. I don't want to wash my body with fur.
I don't know.
Especially
I don't know why
if it's illegal.
That's so hairy. That's what makes it that, bro.
Soapery. But I got another one that's like a Christmas, like you use this around Christmas time. It's called Roasted Chestnuts. But
first rule of Fight Club: we don't talk about Fight Club.
And then I got the Squatch too. Everyone's got some Squatch, some Dr. Squatch.
See, I've never tried that, and I see it at Walmart, but I feel like it's a yuppie. I feel like that's a yuppie soap.
It's good. I like it. It's not as good as the micro soap, like these ones, like the goat's milk and shit. But I don't know. He gives me some of these too, but this one I like. I like the smell of this one.
I like to smell like Yoda. I like to smell like Yoda. I do.
It's made
so
from
you want
lotus.
To smell like
lotus
2,000-year-old unwashed balls?
You want to smell like Sasquatch's dick?
And then
that one is badass. That one is badass, dude.
This one is a black band heavy grit fur or soap, like for when you get like grease marks and oil on your hand. The heavy grit helps get it off. So this.
I thought you were fixing to go a whole nother direction with what you were saying about grease marks and oil slip.
This is also a heavy grit. This is a charcoal one because it's black. But yeah, I mean, this like soap game that my brother's in, he's got a lot of soap, and I like it. I mean, and he's got beard, because he has a big beard. He has these beard oils and stuff. He gave me one that smelled like fucking pumpkin and popcorn, and oh my god, like everyone was like, "Why do you smell so good? Like, what is that?" I'm like, "Pumpkin."
I gotta try that.
You're like,
I don't know about it. If
Yeah.
it sounds weird,
Are you cool
But it's
if I
good.
lick your face, dude? You're making me hungry.
like,
I
dude,
know I want some pumpkin pie. God damn it!
it's that good that you would want to lick my face after smelling it.
Oh no,
Man,
no,
it's,
I don't.
I'll
No,
tell you
no,
what,
no.
that's some damn impressive stuff, dude.
I
I'm
don't.
telling you.
I'm not
Big
licking
old
your
dog
face.
licks. Big old ones. Like the whole tongue. You want to lick it.
Oh shit. Well, we're at an hour. I mean, I guess I'll get off because there's other people coming on. I could go
That's the
for as
right thing
long
to
as
do.
yeah, I could go for as long as StreamYard will let me. I'm an overachiever. But I just want to give a big shout out to everybody in the chat. Will or Steve throw it up. I don't know why the fuck I called you Will.
That's
That
all
was
right. I accept it.
I guess because Will I am. You know what I'm saying? Because you're reptile I am and I was guessing Will I am.
Okay, okay.
Who
But
is
hell
Will
yeah,
I
dude.
am?
I think he's a rapper. I think he's a rapper, right?
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's where I wouldn't know.
Will
I don't.
am is
Like,
from
throw it
what?
up, throw it up, Ken. Now that we got your microphone working when we had 20 minutes left of the show, you'll have to come back next time.
I'm always coming back. You can't get rid of me now.
Hell yeah. Well, y'all, I'm Nick. This has been Triple Six Serpent. I appreciate y'all watching. Join us
Hell yeah.
next time at 8 o'clock next Saturday. Come have a beer with me. Peace.
Later.